Fabulous bike. Now I've got a fabulous seat. Well, good morning everyone. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk aftermarket seats, and in particular let's discuss whether you should buy an aftermarket seat or get your stock seat reupholstered or retrimmed. Well guys, if you watch my videos you will know that I love this bike, and as I'm old, comfort is a big thing. Now, I did say in a previous video that this bike was more comfortable than my old Hornet, and I still believe that. However, after a number of Ks my butt would really hurt. Look, it took a while, so, and most seats you'll get a bit sore after a while. So after about 200 Ks roughly, I'd feel like I'm sliding into the tank constantly, and yeah, it did get a bit wearing. So I thought, should I get my stock seat retrimmed? And I've done that in the past, and it didn't really turn out too well. The guy who did my seat didn't really do what I asked, and it was worse after he had retrimmed it. Now, not everyone's going to have that experience. I know a number of people out there who've had the same done and have been very happy. My fear was, again, that if I got my stock seat fiddled with and it was bad again, I'd have no seat to sit on. Therefore, my only other option was an aftermarket seat. And here's the fear with this one. If I spend, and they can be expensive, $800, you know, up to $1,000 on an aftermarket seat, and you receive it and it's really bad, then you've wasted all that money. So this is what I did. I did a lot of research, as I often do, and found the Saddlemen Seat in America. And I just want to give a shout out to Tom at Biohazards in America, because he really bent over backwards to help me get the seat. Well, the seat's here, and this is the first ride on it. And how does it feel? For the most part, really good. The angle of the seat is so much better than the stock seat. The quality of the seat itself is really exceptional. A lot better than the stock seat. It's the biggest difference between this seat and the stock seat is not only the angle, but this seat is not as soft, which you might think, oh, wouldn't you want a soft squishy seat? Well, not always, because the stock seat for this bike is very soft and very squishy, so much so that there's very little support. So at the moment it's feeling nice, very nice, very supportive, much better angle. It's amazing. The only thing that I am a touch disappointed with is the fit. The finish, the quality, fantastic. However, the fit, it doesn't go into, it doesn't sit into the fairing shape as I would like. I'll show you when I stop at the reviewing area. together with the seat, you get a cover to go on the pillion seat to match the front seat. So this is this bike has two pieces to the seat. So they've given you a cover to put on the pillion seat, just so that it flows, and that's very good. Particularly as the price was much cheaper than a number of other good quality seats. And I feel like I'm sitting more upright with this seat as well. I'm not as lean forward, which is fantastic. I love that. The side panels on this seat are incredibly grippy. Surprising how grippy the material is. I think with this seat, with the older seat, I felt like I had to push myself back in the seat a lot. With this seat, I'm not feeling that at all. I was a bit worried that this seat would make the bike higher, as some do, especially with the new angle, but I'm having no issues. I can still flat foot very easily, so I'm very happy about that. So the Saddlemen seat has some gel in it as well, and I tell you what, it is helping with the bumps. You know, the bumps are there, but it's not as hard as with the stock seat. Okay guys, so I'm just going to stop off here and give you a look at this Saddlemen seat, which I'm happy with for the most part. Okay, so here's the seat, the Saddlemen seat. The quality of the seat is surprisingly good. It really is. They've given even a slip-on part for the back, which I will get put on properly. It's just sitting on there at the moment. And I'll show you the only thing I'm a bit unhappy about, and that's the gap here. I just think the other seat used to sit in there a bit more. So there it is, the Saddlemen seat. So my dilemma was, do I buy the aftermarket seat, and it may not be perfect for me and I've spent all that money? Do I spend the money on the stock seat? They might stuff that up as well. So I took the plunge with the aftermarket seat. Do comment, because I love all the comments. I try and pick topics that generates some comments and some interest, and a lot of it is to help me. So you guys are helping me with your comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider it. I'd love it. Anyway, thank you again. Stay safe and stay well.